Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Johanny Giselle, the Jiggy Gypsy, and I'm back with another video, but not too much on your girl, okay? Not too much. I know it's been a while, but life was lifing and I'm only human. But we're back, and because it's been a while, I wanted to do something different for today's video. I wanted to sit down, walk you through my press-on nail process, and kind of just fill you in on what's been going on with my life. So it's not gonna be quick like usual. So get some wine, get yourself a little drink, some tea, get cozy, and let's get into it. All right, so first things first, let's discuss the nails. Came in this cute little pink package. The nails came all the way from London. So this is my first time buying from this vendor. I got them on Etsy. Her name is Grade Nails. And you can see them there. Oh, well, yep. She's on Instagram. And these are the nails. Grade Nails on Etsy. But here's the thing about these nails. These nails cost me $1. $1, okay? You guys know I like a good bargain. My go-to nails, they're from Walmart, so I've gotten nails from Amazon. This one, I was proud of this one. I was looking for nails that were, I don't know, like $5, $6, maybe $7 on Etsy, and I came across this one. And honestly, when I saw $1, I looked at the pictures of the other nails, I looked at the reviews, and I'm like, well, this looks legit. Why are these $1? I don't know if she was trying to get rid of them or what, but I hopped on and I bought them. They were the last ones, and they're just so cute. And I thought these are perfect for the spring. It's not too summery, it's not too fall. And the reason why I was looking for affordable nails was because, number one, your girl was on a very, very strict budget, but I still wanted to have press-on nails available should I needed to go somewhere. And I didn't want to use my usual go-to nails from Walmart, my Salon Perfect. Like I wanted something new. Y'all know I love my designs. So I got these. I actually have to leave a review because these are really, really cute. It came with the utensils, so came with some glue. I actually have tried this glue with another set of nails that I didn't get to review because they were actually really small. So when I reorder those in the right size, I will show them off. But comes with the file. It comes with some instructions. And honestly, this is just so cute. Your order made my day. And it comes with another nail file, alcohol to wipe your nails, and honestly, I don't know what these little things are called, but pushes down your cuticle. Okay. All right, so right now I'm gonna file my nail, and I'm gonna tell you guys a little story while I do this. So rewind to January 7th, the start of the year, and I woke up with some soreness in my right knee and my left elbow, and I think it was my right thumb. But nothing crazy. I thought maybe I had slept wrong. I had been driving a lot that weekend because my parents were in town. I even went to work that day. But the next morning, oh my God. So the next morning, the pain had pretty much gone up. I couldn't bend or extend my elbow. My elbow was swollen. My knee was swollen. I couldn't walk. I was limping. And for those of you that don't know, I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis back in 2016. So because of that, I was like, I should probably go to the hospital to make sure that I'm not having an MS flare-up. So every time I've been to the ER, I've always disclosed that I have MS. And so this time around, nothing different. So I was just wondering if this was a flare-up. And they kept asking if I had fallen. And I'm like, no, this just happened out of the blue. So I got x-rays and, well, let's see. I'm just filing, y'all. But I got x-rays and sure enough, they didn't find anything, no broken bones, just like I expected. They couldn't figure out what was going on. So they sent me home with steroids, pain meds, and that's it. I was on my way. So we got the pinky on. Can you see? Anyway, so they sent me on my way with pain meds, steroids, and that night, I don't know if it's because I hadn't taken the pain meds, I hadn't taken the steroids, because I kind of went to pick them up and I just fell asleep. I woke up around midnight in pain. My left elbow hurt so much that I couldn't move. Any movement that I did with my elbow, it was excruciating pain. Like, I've never experienced anything like this. And like, at this point, I knew this is not an MS flare-up at all. All right, we making progress. But yeah, at this moment, I knew this is not an MS flare-up. I am in tears, crying. I go to get my medication so that I could take it, because dang, this pain a little bit too much. I have a high pain tolerance and that was just awful. But I didn't want to wake my parents up who were still in town. So I was trying to be mindful, but I couldn't open up the pills, the bottle of pills. So I ended up waking my mom up and I'm just like, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. She opened the pills for me. I took it. I lay down, trying to calm down because this was just absolutely ridiculous. When I tell you that my elbow was so swollen, it was warm, I couldn't do anything with it. And so I just lay down and I eventually fell asleep. I tried to get by the next 2 days. Sure enough, your girl ended up at the hospital by Saturday. I went to the hospital on a Wednesday. Saturday, I was back at the hospital because I had all these meds and I was still swollen. I was still in pain. Now my knee is getting even more swollen than it had been. So I'm like, this isn't normal. It's like, what's really going on? This is not normal. So I go again. Nothing is wrong with me. They don't give me IV this time around to pump me with meds or anything like that. They're just kind of trying to figure out if I no. I think they did give me pain meds, but they didn't run labs. The labs that they ran the first time I went to the hospital, they came back negative for stuff. Like, it showed inflammation, and I'm mentioning that because that is a key fact that is important to this story. It showed inflammation, but they sent me on my way. Saturday, they sent me on my way. Cool. Uh-oh. I'm putting them on, but I have the shakes. I think I need to eat. My hands are shaking. Hold on, let me make sure this is okay. All right, I got 2 nails on each. But anyway, like, long story short, from there, it was hospital visit after hospital visit, urgent care visit after urgent care visit. I ended up spraining my ankle at some point during this time because I couldn't apply pressure on my knee. The last time I went to urgent care, the nurse, she was like, yeah, this seems something rheumatic or autoimmune related, because everything was just swollen. and no one had any explanation. I went to an orthopedic doctor to make sure that nothing, I don't know, was wrong with my bones, even though nothing was broken. He prescribed physical therapy, so I was doing that for a while. And then when the nurse said something rheumatic, your girl hopped on Google, okay? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Because at this point, I'm also feeling very nauseous. Like, I'm dealing with inflammation all over my body. I'm nauseous. I couldn't eat. Even on the way to like these doctor's appointments, I had to take pregnancy anti-nausea candies that I found on Amazon. They were really good, actually. Every so often I pop one in. They have turmeric and whatnot, but I had to take pregnancy anti-nausea candy to calm down the nausea, because anytime I got in a car, it was just we might not make it. So eventually I saw a rheumatologist, because I confirmed with my neurologist that it wasn't MS related. So I saw the rheumatologist in early February, and she immediately prescribed prednisone. That's a steroid, and it helped with the inflammation. I think the first night I took it, I sweat so much that night, but I woke up and I didn't have as much inflammation in my knee, my elbow. It was still there, but it wasn't as crazy as it had been all of January. So she prescribed the prednisone. She also ran some lab work where it was the routine lab work where you get tested for where you check your white blood count, your red blood cells, whatever is included in the routine blood work. She also did a ANA test, which usually determines if you have an autoimmune disease. And she also ran a rheumatoid factor test, which would have determined if I have rheumatoid arthritis. She also requested labs to check for Lyme disease, chikungunya. I had no idea what chikungunya was, and parvovirus. Mind you, I thought parvovirus was a dog thing or like a pet thing. I didn't know humans could get parvovirus. I have a dog, so I'm aware of parvovirus. So she checked that, because she said that sometimes these viruses cause inflammation. But the thing was, all my lab results came back normal, except for the 2 tests that checked for inflammation. Those were through the roof, obviously, because I was swollen all over. But everything came back normal. So at this point, I'm like, okay, am I cursed? Like, who's doing evil eye on me? This is getting out of hand. Y'all dragging it. I just want to feel better. So we're almost done. I just need to add the thumbs. But it's crazy to think that these hands, like these poor hands, I could not open water bottles in the morning. I couldn't, like, I had to wait till the afternoon. I needed help to open a lot of things. Fortunately, my parents were in town. They came back after they had left. So yeah, but because my lab work came back normal and I had inflammation in my hands, the rheumatologist said that she was gonna request an MRI for my hand to see what the inflammation looked like. So I got the MRI, and there was inflammatory arthritis. So I had to go back and see the rheumatologist, and on March 5th, I was officially diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, which would be my second autoimmune disease. So let's look at the full set before I continue my story time. I really do press on nails really fast. I thought it was gonna take me the whole press on process to tell the story, but here we are. So the diagnosis kind of changed everything for me. It was a process. So since the start of the year, I've lost 20 pounds. My ankle that was sprained, it's still healing. I still get brain fog. I still deal with fatigue. I still deal with joint pain in the morning. So getting hit with another autoimmune disease wasn't really on my bingo card for 2025, especially because I have MS and I've been doing a pretty good job at managing it and having no flare-ups, keeping up with my medication. So yeah, the rheumatoid arthritis wasn't on my bingo card. It's been hard, not just physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I think the toll chronic illnesses takes on people, it's kind of exhausting, and it's because no one can see it either. So you look like you're fine, but your insides are doing a whole bunch of stuff that just doesn't make any sense. But yeah, here I am, still Jiggy, still the Jiggy Gypsy, still fighting, still putting on press-on nails because it's one of the things that makes me feel like me. I'm not sharing this for pity. I'm sharing this for awareness because invisible illnesses are real and they can change your life before you even have a name for it. So if you're struggling silently, whether that's with a illness or your mental health, just know that you are not alone. I see you. Please don't give up. Things always do get better. I'm not 100% better, but I'm still fighting. If you've made it this far, drop a purple heart in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm gonna catch you guys when it's time for the next set. But until then, stay soft, stay jiggy. Love always. Bye.